Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm going to ask my friend Avi to join me. Avi, wherever you are, there you are. We are going to have a wisdom moment. We have not had one in a good while, but this is one of our moments in our service that allow for us to kind of explore what our youth and family are learning, engaging with, not only downstairs, but also in our kind of religious education, which we call now ethical explorers, also some of you know as E². It's perfect, right? The idea is that this is the moment where we have to engage. So I'm excited because actually me and Avi are sharing a book. Last week, Avi grabbed this wonderful book called Pedagogy of the Oppressed.
Come on. Yeah.
Now, I just want to say that if I tell a explorer, hey, are you okay? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, you should have brought a book. They're like, yeah, I should have. They run to my office, okay? There's a lot of books in there if you haven't seen. And they grab this, and then come outside with joy and excitement. There's something unique that's happening in our building.
Yes.
Come on, that's what that says. It's something unique happening in our building. So let's pop a squat real fast. And so I'm not gonna be the professor. I'll avoid using my doctorate today. But what's up with pedagogy of the oppressed, if you don't mind? If I may, you can take the
I'm having a difficult time understanding the question, and as such, I'm not quite sure how to answer.
What did you gather from the text?
The book, I only was really able to get through the preface because it was relatively long and I didn't have very much time. But essentially what the book was talking about was about how, very specifically, I think it was illiterate people, when they learned to read, were able to take in more information and kind of understand more what was going on around them. And it talked about how people who were repressed in different situations may see it more so as the status quo and something that they cannot fight, and therefore they will not do anything about it.
So if you've never read Pablo Freire, this is actually one of the books that they give you when you are teaching, or if you go into a teacher's program, because it does deal with illiteracy as well. One of the things that I want to offer us, as you just pointed out so well, is that we all have various literacies in this room. We all engage with various ways of knowing. We all come to our humanism differently. And no matter the scope, there is a particular way that we have to engage our individual humanist experience, if you will, but also collectively in a congregation. Where we hope that, right, oppression does not lurk. But we live in a society where we all are not cut from the same cloth.
That's right. Yeah.
So when we come, we have to find, I'm gonna give you one thing, and this will help you as you read this book further. The one thing is that if we're going to tackle illiteracy, we have to find and be patient with people's love language. Love draws us in.
That's it.
Love is a practice that requires patience.
Yes.
Love is something that we cannot boast about and we cannot get cocky with. We actually have to be patient with each other. And the first ingredient to tackling illiteracy is sitting with somebody, engaging with them fully in their patience so that they can actually feel seen, heard, and most of all, felt. In the words of Audre Lorde. I invite you to do that today as you are in this community. If you are online, do the same. Look at somebody on that online space and say, I love you, I'm glad you're here today. because that is what it took for you to get here and move past the oppressive devices in our society. Thank you, Autumn.
That's it.
Yeah.